Do you know how the product of reaction for oxidation of ethanol is formed? You don't know. Let me teach you. Which of the following compound is formed by the oxidation of ethanol? Then what is oxidation? Let's look at the word oxidation. Oxidation means addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen from oxidizing agents. Then oxidation of ethanol will take place in the presence of strong oxidizing agents. So let me give you examples of common strong oxidizing agents. We have potassium permanganate, which is KMnO4. Then we have potassium dichromate, which is K2Cr2O7. So these two compounds are strong oxidizing agents. So the first step that you need to take is to write the molecular formula of ethanol. You write the molecular formula of ethanol. Ethanol is a member of alkanol. It is a member of alkanol. The first member of alkanol is called methanol. Methanol is the first member of alkanol, while the second member is ethanol. Then the general formula for alkanol is CnH2n plus 1 OH. So whereby this OH is the functional group of alkanol. So we recognize members of alkanol due to the presence of OH in their structure. So to write the molecular formula for ethanol, you substitute these two into this general formula. So that will be C times 2 will give you C2. 2 times 2 for 4 plus 1, 5. So that will be H5OH. H5OH. So this is the molecular formula for ethanol. This is ethanol. Then ethanol will oxidize in the presence of oxidizing agents. So there will be addition of oxygen. So your oxidizing agent will be on the arrow. Let's use K2Cr2O. So oxygen will be added from these oxidizing agents. So you take oxygen from these oxidizing agents. Since oxidation means addition of oxygen. So this is oxygen atom, not oxygen molecule. That is from this oxidizing agent. So what will be our product? So this chemical reaction is of two stages. When you write the first one is for incomplete oxidation of ethanol. But our question is not talking about incomplete oxidation of ethanol. So it is talking about complete oxidation of ethanol. If they want you to write incomplete oxidation of ethanol, it will be mentioned in your question. But this one is talking about complete oxidation of ethanol. So this is the first stage of the reaction. So what will be our products? Let's form the products. Let's draw the structure of this alkanol, ethanol. We have two carbon atoms. So those two carbon atoms will be joined together by chemical bond. Then you surround with what? Chemical bonds. So we have 5 hydrogen. So we are going to bring those 5 hydrogen atoms. Then followed by the functional group OH. Now, when you add oxygen, you remove water. It's addition of oxygen, then removal of water molecule. So you are going to remove one molecule of water. So you remove one molecule of water. Hydrogen, this hydrogen with hydroxy group will give you water molecule. Hydrogen plus OH will give you H2O. So you minus one water molecule from this structure. You remove water molecule. So one water molecule will be eliminated. Then you bring in oxygen. Then oxygen will come in. So our structure will now be so we are left with just only one hydrogen here because we have removed one molecule of water. So this one remains one hydrogen. Then you bring in what? This oxygen atom. So oxygen will go with double bond. Oxygen will go with double bond. So to give us CH3. So we can rewrite it as C with 3 hydrogen atom will give us CH3, then CHO, plus this one molecule of water that is eliminated, plus H2O. So this is our first product. This is the first stage. So the name of this structure is called ethanol. Ethanol, because CHO is the functional group of alkanal. CHO is the functional group of alkanal. So we have 2 carbon atoms. That will be the second member of alkanal. So the second member of alkanal is known as ethanol. So ethanol. So this is the first product. So let's move to the second stage. Stage 2. So your product formed here, you add one molecule, one atom of oxygen again. You are going to add one atom of oxygen to the product form. So we have CH3, CHO, plus one atom of oxygen from your oxidizing agent. One atom of oxygen from the oxidizing agent. So this time around, you are not going to remove one molecule of water. There will be no removal of one molecule of water. So you just add this oxygen atom directly to ethanol. So what will be our product? Well, it will give us CH3. So add oxygen to this structure. We give us C with 2 oxygen atoms. One oxygen here, one oxygen here. We give us 2 oxygen atoms. Carbon then with O2. One oxygen plus one oxygen will give us 2 oxygen atoms. Then followed by this hydrogen. So this is the final product. This is the final product. So it can also be written as, this compound can also be written as CH3, C followed by 2 oxygen. We have 2 oxygen. So you are going to split those 2 oxygen atoms, then followed by H. So COOH is the functional group of alkanoic. It is the functional group of alkanoic. Then 1, 2, we have 2 carbon atoms. That will be the second member of alkanoic. So the second member of alkanoic is called ethanoic. Ethanoic. So the name of the product form is what? Is ethanoic. So the correct option is D. The correct answer is D. Then, since you are looking for complete oxidation of ethanol, since you are looking for the complete oxidation of ethanol, so instead of going through the 2 stages, you can add these 2 oxygen atoms. You can add these 2 oxygen atoms directly to ethanol. So it will give you a single reaction. So, or you can have it in this way. So C2H5OH plus these 2 oxygen atoms will be added at the same time. So that will be 2 into 2 oxygen atoms. So our oxygen atom from the oxidizing agent. So you are going to add oxygen and remove water molecule. So let's do with structure. 2 carbon atoms with chemical bonds. Then followed by our hydroxy ion, followed by the hydroxy group. So you eliminate water molecule. You remove one molecule of water. So this hydrogen and this hydroxy group will give you one molecule of water. So this structure will remain CH3, it remains CH3. So we have eliminated hydrogen and hydroxy group to give us this water molecule. Then it remains carbon atom and 1 hydrogen at this side. So 1 carbon atom and hydrogen. Then we are going to add 2 oxygen atoms. So we are going to add 2 oxygen atoms to this structure. So one of the oxygen will go with double bond. One of these 2 oxygen will go with double bond. Then while the second oxygen will join the hydrogen to give us hydroxy group. So what is this structure now? So our structure can also be written as CH3, that is carbon atom with these 3 hydrogen atoms. One carbon with 3 hydrogen atoms is CH3. Then followed by COOH. COOH. So which is equivalent to our final product here. So you can do it in this way if you are looking for the complete oxidation of ethanol. Complete oxidation of ethanol.